So let's roll into the next picture. Hank Collins, Calusa Security.
Good morning, folks. My name is Sean Henry, Hank Collins, and I want to thank you for your time today and your dedication to veterans. I've got a little video I'd like to show you.
Hi, I'm Sean Collins, founder of Calusa Security. We are all living through a difficult period in our country's handling of crime and criminals. After 2 decades of stricter law enforcement and crime rates generally going down, the pendulum has swung back towards rising crime rates all over America, including here in Southwest Florida, in a big way. Over 30 states have passed more than 140 new police reforms, and these reforms and cries to defund the police, combined with the media's unfair portrayal of police, has emboldened criminals. Crime rates are rising all over America and Southwest Florida. We live here too and feel the same frustrations and threats that you do. That's the reason I founded Calusa Security. We develop services to help protect businesses, homeowners, associations, and individuals from theft, vandalism, and for personal safety. We are providing highly visible former law enforcement officers and prior service military personnel to patrol and protect you and your property. Additionally, we specialize in safety training services and disaster preparedness designed to protect you and your family against personal crimes and civil unrest. All at an affordable cost, because we want to help protect you from becoming a victim and provide your family the peace of mind safety creates and that they deserve.
A little bit more about the company. Once again, I said my name was Sean, Hank Collins. We started this company back in 2018 because in the Cape Coral area, we would notice the snowbirds would go home and none of the vendors would show up for 3 months or 4 months. They'd only show up right before the folks came back, people that did pools, lawns, so forth and so on. So it seemed to me like they were they were stealing from people, and one thing I can't stand is a thief. So then the company is named after the native Shell Indians of Southwest Florida, the Calusa Indians. Okay, we wanted to keep their memory alive, and they were known for their fierceness. I myself am a Marine veteran and a police veteran. I've been doing this since I'm 15 years old. I'm a naturalized United States citizen from Jamaica. This is why you need security, unfortunately. Security is proactive, unlike police who are reactive. And in our society today, because of all the foolishness that we see going on, the police defunding, our culture of protest, rising crime rates, increased violence, and emboldened criminals, we can provide services before the fact to prevent you from becoming victimized. The police show up to take a report. They may conduct an investigation that puts someone in jail, but usually you don't really get any kind of satisfaction from them. We're there to take care of you and to prevent these things from happening. We are the safest choice. Some pictures of our competitors, and these are myself and my wife, Lisa, who's in the audience, who helps me to run the company. Some references from folks on Google, Thumbtack, Bark. We used the Calusa Security for our event in downtown Fort Myers that went so far above and beyond the call of duty. Not only were they professional, on time, and knowledgeable, but they were a real team player with our event staff. They were excellent, made everyone feel safe, relaxed, and comfortable. Our competitors. We're a security company either. This is the joke security guard on the phone texting or sleeping or whatever it is they're not doing except security work. So these are some of our competitors. Allied Universal is the company that we want to take down. They are the largest in the world, and we aspire to take them out. A couple of our local competitors, we can cover the area. We're licensed to cover the whole state of Florida, but we primarily cover from Naples in Southwest Florida to Tampa and across to Orlando. Our traction, since being launched in 2018, you can see where we started really growing. Right now, we have 25 part-time and 5 full-time employees. I've personally invested $100,000 of my own income. Our sales in 2022 were $370,000 for the whole year, with a profit of $4,000. So far this year, 6 months, not quite 6 months into the year, we're at $350,000 with a profit of approximately $36,000. So we are growing in leaps and bounds. The security industry, throughout the world is a $172 billion industry. In the United States alone, it's almost a $6 billion industry as of 2 years ago, the stats. And it's projected to be a $9 billion industry by 2027. So there's lots of space. So maybe we don't take Allied Universal out, but that's our goal, is to take them out. And when a Marine says he's going to take something out, he's going to take it out, right? Especially Marine infantry. We are a niche security agency. Okay, what does that mean? We're not the lowest paid. The majority, like Allied Universal, is charging $25 an hour, and they'll put anybody in a uniform. They'll put people in uniforms that don't know how to wash their pits, don't know how to wear a uniform, can't cut their hair, and can't speak to people, okay? We hire police officers, retired or prior service police officers, corrections officers, and military personnel. 90% of our personnel are military and police personnel. Okay, so we want to hire the good guys to protect you, because we don't have to retrain them, and they know what they're supposed to do. And because they're veterans, they've been there, they've been up the creek and over the mountain. They know exactly how things are supposed to go. Our price right now is $32 an hour. Our profit margin is 25%. Some of the general services that we conduct: hotels, construction sites, gated communities, schools, fire watches, private school guardians, and apartment complexes. We also do specialized security. We're very careful in that we don't do certain concerts where there's higher risk. We don't do bars and nightclubs. We don't put our officers in more risk than they need to be. But we do certain special events and concerts which are not high risk. Executive protection from time to time. We don't do a lot of that. We do houses of worship. As a matter of fact, we have been responsible for writing grants for churches and for synagogues so they can fix their infrastructure to be safer. We do gated community patrol, and we also provide last-minute security. One of the things our clients have said about us that they love about us is that we're so responsive. We are able to, within a 2 to 5 hour period, provide security officers for them. There's no other security company that can do that. Our financial projections for the next 3 years, 2023, we're being very conservative with these projections, okay, folks? It is just, this industry, as you can see, as a country, looks like it's disintegrating. Unfortunately, you need more and more in security and police. We're at 350 already. We're projecting 512. I'm sure we're going to exceed that with $120,000 worth of profit. Once again, we've been conservative in 2024 with 600,000. I'm sure we're going to exceed that, and with a profit margin of 160,000. And then once again in 2025, close to $1 million with a profit margin of $200,000. It's a very conservative growth rate for security. We're doing everything. We have the infrastructure, and we're doing it right. We're going to increase our revenue streams and our employees by 35 in 2023, 24, 40 employees, and 25, 50 employees. The things that we're doing to increase these revenue streams. We literally, what you're looking at is word of mouth. Until we started the FGCU program, we didn't know about all the things that were available to us and all the things we could do to market our company and ways to make ourselves better and to have lower burn rates, the whole 9 yards. Literally, that's word of mouth up until now. We are doing Google ads. We're doing cold calling. We are doing, I'm of course having a brain fart. There's a bunch of marketing strategies that we're in the process of adapting because of the FGCU program. It's a phenomenal program. Here we go, Google ads, we're also doing referral programs and cold callings. So we're encouraging our current clients to refer us even more, because some of our clients are Marriott. We have some large clients that we could get a lot more work from if we we're actually trying to market ourselves to grow larger, which is what we're doing now. A picture of some of our team members. As you can see, I myself am a Marine. We have Air Force, Army, Coast Guard, Navy, law enforcement from all over the country. We have law enforcement officers, previous law enforcement officers from California, New York, Florida, you name it, Michigan, you name it. We've got cops and corrections officers. We actually even have current Florida State correction officers working for us. Okay, so we're obviously doing something right. And the officers that we started with in 2018, our retention rate for our officers is about it's almost 60%, 56%. is almost 60%. We have kept the majority of the people we started with. And the people that left us didn't leave us because we mistreated them. They left us because they wanted the better things, and we encouraged them to become law enforcement officers locally, so forth and so on, start their own businesses, etc. We're the tough team. That's myself and my wife, Lisa. I stole that from the Marine Corps. Yes, I admit it, the tough team. Marine Reserves, which is what I was, a Marine Reservist. Okay, our mission is to keep you safe. Some more pictures of our officers at events, taking care of folks. Calusa Security, our mission is your safety. Apparently I had a lot of time left, huh?
That's good because I have a couple of questions for you.
Groovy.
So, one, Semper Fi.
Hurrah.
Two, so I guess the two questions I have is, one is having a little bit of experience working with some security agencies, like how are you solving for getting quality agents or officers on the team besides the leadership component that you talked about? Like, how are you vetting the right types of officers that you're going to be hiring?
We incentivize our officers by giving them money to bring folks in. And then we are very specific about the officers that we hire. As we said, we hire predominantly prior service military and police. We are also on Indeed currently looking for officers. And Indeed allows you to be specific about the people that you hire. Okay, so they have to have military experience. We can't preclude civilians, okay? The law says we can't not hire you because you're a civilian. However, you have to be a civilian with 6 years of experience, progressive security experience, and training. You know what I'm saying? Certifications before we'll hire. Otherwise, all military. So does that make sense? Did that answer the question?
Yeah, and because we only have 3 minutes, so we can delve into that more at another time. But then the second question is, so based on that, what's the plan on taking out your competitor? It's extremely large. They just have people that come through and pass through, and so they have the ability of getting a lower quality type of officer, which I get. So then what is your plan to essentially hit that mark of surpassing them as one of the largest?
Education. Our clients, we were at the 25 like our competitors, and our clients are going on 2, 3, 4 years. And we have raised, so think about going from 25 to 30 to 57 in 3 years, okay? We educate, our clients immediately know the difference in the quality. And the majority of our clients that are referred to us are referred because of satisfied other clients. So they're coming to us because they're sick of the 50 officers going through that don't know how to speak, they're not trained, they don't know how to deal with stuff, okay? And so we educate, so we push them. We push our clients. We literally say, hey, listen, remember how it used to be? Look what you've got. You've got we have supervisors, mobile supervisors that check on our posts. So we hire the best of the best of the best. This is like MIB, okay? All right? We are the best of the best of the best of the best. And we hire them, and then we train them, and then we supervise them. Should I have to supervise a Marine? Definitely. Okay. Should I have to supervise Army? Maybe not so much. If he's Army infantry, yes. But you said we supervise, so we're physical and we're communicative with our clients. But we educate them, and then we push it. It's like, listen, guys, this COVID came and made a bunch of problems for a bunch of people. Hurricane Ian hit us really bad in Southwest Florida. Okay, and everyone is asking for $18. We are literally the highest paid employer other than federal contracts in Southwest Florida. We pay our officers $18 and $19 an hour. That may not be a lot here in Tampa because the rate is much higher here in Tampa. But you go to Orlando, they're getting paid $15 and $16 for armed officers and $13 for unarmed officers. And before all this foolishness in Southwest Florida, they were getting paid between $13 and $15 an hour. So it's through education. And bear in mind that we literally, just because FGCU started to market ourselves. And so I'm going to tell you, it's not easy to get veterans and it's not easy to get police officers. But we are incentivizing our employees to make it better. And, like I said, you got to aim high. Allied is our goal, but we also don't want their problems, and we don't want the look of their allied officers. We don't want to be allied. We want to be as large as allied, but we want to be providing really professional security officers because the future is security, okay? There is less than 1 million police officers in the country, and there are close to 12 million security officers. And those guys have got to be professional, and they have to be trained.
One of the things I noticed in your presentation is you didn't talk about a lot of capital costs. So as you potentially grow into that point to where you take out your competitor, you're going to have training fields and locations, offices. You're going to have the needs of vehicles and things like that. What is your feeling about where you're going to have to invest money into your capital cost?
We are in the process right now of hiring a management company to do all the back end stuff that myself and Lisa have been doing, along with our client relations, along with going and standing posts that our sergeants. I'm not just wearing this uniform today because I want to be a fluffy guy in a uniform and impress you, okay? All right. We both stand post. We're out there standing post. And so we have realized because of FGCU, we understand that there's a way better way to do things. And we are literally in the process of hiring a management company for that. We have mobile supervisors. One of the things that we could certainly use, if there's anybody who'd like to donate patrol vehicles or maybe a vehicle wrap, so forth and so on. We are literally, we need more vehicles for our supervisors, because we're paying a mileage on their vehicles. But yeah, we are in the process of we're fixing our back end processes. So going forward, we're going to be able to compete. Florida is one of the states that makes it very easy to be in business. Thank you. It makes it very easy to be in business, not just for veterans. So we are looking at other locations because we do also subcontract for national firms. We do Chico's. We do, White House Black Market for the ladies. Did I get it right? I can never seem to get that right. Okay, we are also doing national subcontracting for national security companies. So we are at the point now where we have to change our processes, and we are doing it. And we can also use some help in terms of monetary help to fund some of the programs that can be used to better manage our time.